Do you have a story and an example of how this came to life? Because you're leading us along, you're nudging us along, by the way. But we remember things 22 times more when we hear it in the form of a story. Like, how do you tell us a story about how you put this, maybe a telly or wherever, into action and what happened?
Every story starts with the why. So you need to find first a root cause why excursion, the 5 whys or whatever method you want to use to figure out what's in it. Let's say if I'm trying to pitch you a new watch. So why would you need a new watch? To figure out what the time is. Okay, that's not very sexy at all. So why do you need to figure out what the time is? So I know when to start my journey home. Okay, so why do you need to know when you want to start your journey home? Because if I'm not home in time, my wife's going to get angry. Okay, so why don't you want your wife to get angry? Because I don't want to sleep on the couch or whatever. It's that if you do the 5 whys along the way until you figure out the real reason behind it. So you need the watch because you want to have a happy marriage. And then I have the starting grounds for my why. And then I can start building up the story around that. And then we tap into emotions. Do you remember when you were just falling in love and life was great and there was no kids yanking your clothing and saying daddy or whatever? And then you build that story up. You get some familiarity, you get some rapport. Then you come to the twist where it kind of leads the way to how things aren't in that way. And then you come back to it. And then you end on, if you just had this watch it roll, all be fine. So if you can find that story and adapt that to your business needs or your business processes, or to get your son doing his homework or whatever, that would be my perfect or easiest way to explain this.